Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron for the United States. In the last episode, we continued our push here to remove the remaining Allied forces in Canada, and that is progressing fairly well. We should hopefully be collapsing this pocket fairly soon. I think I do have a guy heading out there to clean up. I think that's Victoria Island, or no, Vancouver Island. So, once done there, we're going to redistribute our forces to the south to Mexico. And then take care of Mexico. We also are going to need to start getting some Marines. That is going to be a project here. I need to set up a Marine division template and potentially even work on getting some amphibious tanks. But I think we have a lot more to do. We need more production for support equipment. We need to, I think, probably expand our infantry equipment production a little bit more. But we'll be working on that. Because I finally remembered to get myself off of the undisturbed isolation. We're now in a war economy, so we should have a lot of construction going on here. We're going to get all this stuff repaired, and then we're going to go ahead and get a bunch more military factories produced, and that should hopefully begin accelerating our military output, and we can start dealing with some of these deficits that we have. So I'm going to go ahead and unpause it. Let's get it moving. El Salvador has joined the Axis. Well, that's useful. Women's Armed Service Integration Act. That should increase my available manpower. War Plans Division. We should probably actually work on this because I want War Plan Green. Because we're about to attack Mexico full force. The Germans and Italians have sent over a lot of divisions. So that's nice. I've mentioned before that it may be better used over here, but it seems that the Germans are doing pretty well on the Eastern Front so far. So that's good. Dutch East Indies has joined the Netherlands. Denmark has joined Poland. Okay, that's just a bunch of... Well, I think it's the fact that Japan declared war on the Philippines, and that has basically created a second war. But everybody's kind of joining in now, and they'll probably merge eventually. Alright, and submarine offensive, research that. Okay, we're going to be getting the M1919 Browning machine gun and M1 mortar soon. I'm wondering if this isn't a good opportunity to go ahead and... It looks like that the Germans are launching an offensive. Let's go ahead and... I don't know if I want to join them just yet. I'll let the Germans expend their manpower and equipment. Fall of Manila. Really? Ah, the Japanese have launched an invasion of the Philippines. Which is fine by me. I would much rather cut these guys off so they can't get out of here.
Listen up.
The Shaanxi State wants to sign a non-aggression pact. Chinese Empire wants to sign a non-aggression pact. We'll go ahead and sign those for now. Okay, well, they managed to split that. Fall of Stalingrad. I think that we're going to go for the M1 Thompson. I've been holding off researching that because of production efficiency concerns, that it's just a better idea to produce what we can as efficiently as possible, but I think that this is a good opportunity to go ahead and do an upgrade. Enemy has air superiority over Sierra Madre. Dangerous naval invasion in Phoenix Island. My garrison should be okay. What I really should probably do is add some artillery to those. Not that I actually have any artillery, you know, available. Alright, Cuba, give us some more chromium. Dominican Republic wants to send me some artillery. I'll take it. How is my artillery production? I could definitely use more of that. How are my factory repairs? Let's get these military factories repaired, since that's easier to do than building new ones.
Listen up.
Alright, well, we've managed to reduce them down. And now it's just a matter of driving them out. That's Australia trying to invade.
Ready to move.
Do these guys actually have any guns? Or artillery pieces yet? No, they don't. I'll take any lend-lease I can get. I need to get a Pacific Fleet up and running. Hungary proclaims Greater Hungary, having regained the lands that were taken from them in the Treaty of Trianon. Miklos Horthy issued a proclamation yesterday evening. The nation shall henceforth be known as Greater Hungary. It is hoped that this will serve to increase Greater Hungary's prestige in the eyes of the world, as well as better describe the extent of its borders. They're a bit full of themselves. Okay. Well, the Germans are at the gates of Moscow, or close to it. The Philippines has capitulated. Great news. We've seized 50% of their stockpiled equipment, which is 11 bombers, well, 15 bombers and 16 of other stuff. I mean, I'll take it. German Reich wants to send us some 150mm artillery pieces and some Opel Blitzes. I'll take those guns. We lost the Reuben James. Speaking of, we did set up a whole bunch of cruiser construction. Yeah, I definitely need to expand the fleet. I need to get a Pacific Fleet up and running. Alright. Well, that has been taken. And I need to set up this template here. We're going to go ahead, we're going to create an empty one. We want Marines. Let's see, what's the Marines going to need? They're going to need some engineers. They're going to need recon. Support anti-air. That actually probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Logistics and signals. Let's see. Marines. Warplanes Division. A-20 Havoc. Some artillery. Actually, let's make that more Marines. And this is going to be some artillery. No, you need to be Marines. There we go. Alright. This is going to be a Marine division. And let's start training some of those. Let's start training them in Alabama. There we go. Some A-20s. Intervention in the Americas is what we're going to go with next. And we'll do some naval bombers. Alright, with this done,
Hands.
these armies can now begin moving to the southern border.
Attention. Call it.
And that means we may actually start catching up here. The fall of Moscow. Alright. Moscow has fallen. What does that put the USSR here? They don't appear to be involved in this particular war. Soviet-German War. There we go. They are now at 77% towards capitulation. Alright, so we should be filling out these military factories soon. And what I think we might do is expand infantry equipment production. Soviet Union annexes Tanutuva. Alright. Alright, so let's get you guys with some orders.
Yes, sir. Listen up.
Alright, we actually have a stockpile of a surplus infantry equipment. Good. Then that means... What about artillery? Still going to be a while. Alright. You know what? I think we actually need to prioritize artillery production. It looks like the Germans are sending their troops home, which is actually fine. I would prefer that they do that. Because we now have this front well in hand. In fact, we need to move our planes down here. Actually,
Ready, sir.
you guys change your plans. I want you guys over on this front.
Orders.
Alright, they have all of their infantry equipment that they need for training. They just need artillery, support equipment, anti-air, motorized. Fair enough.
Ready, sir.
Alright, what do these guys have? They have all their infantry equipment. They're somewhat short on motorized. They have some Stuarts. They have some M8s. They have some T-56s. Fall of Baku. German forces successfully occupied the city of Baku, a vital strategic objective in their war against the Soviet Union. The city is the key to the Caucasus, and its many oil fields are sure to benefit the German war effort. Yep, they're mopping up the remaining Soviet forces in the Caucasus. And that is probably... Nope, 86%. I would have thought it would have been more than that, but... I don't see the Germans losing that war. And they're basically going to annex the Soviet Union, as far as I would be aware. Alright, we have half tracks. Let's get some more artillery. And let's actually start researching better artillery. So I'm going to be needing those Marines to take back the Panama Canal so that I will be able to actually operate a Pacific fleet. I'm thinking... Oh, is that resistance that's causing that damage? Yeah, it is. I need garrison units. more like an occupation force. Cavalry divisions could work. They wouldn't need any of this. Oh, I need to get MPs in there. I gotta research that. But that's what we're gonna do. We're going to set up an army to basically serve as an occupation force.
Commands.
Basically, all I needed was infantry equipment, so that was fine. Intervention in the Americas is done, so now I can take War Plan Green, and once that is done, then we will initiate our offensive against Mexico. And in the meantime, I am going to just crank out new military factories. Because that's primarily what I need more than anything else. I mean, getting these factories repaired is not really worth my time until there's actual garrisons out there to suppress the resistance. Because otherwise we're going to fix the factories and just going to damage them again. So alright, air wings. It looks like we have lots of close air support. Centralized fire plans. Combined arms. Spend the experience. Alright, we got the Thompsons. Let's go ahead and get the improved infantry equipment too. Let's go ahead and start manufacturing those. Dutch East Indies has capitulated. I also want to start producing half-tracks. Because they're going to be part of eventual medium tank divisions. we're hunting a lot of British convoys. Alright, halfway through Warplane Green. And you know what? I don't need these to be trained at all. Just enough to get them out. Alright. I create a new cavalry. We're going to make them white. They don't need a commander.
Ready.
Your orders are going to be garrison the area for suppressing resistance. In Canada. Yeah, we don't have any resistance in the the actual United States because that's all core territory. I guess I could do some lobbying just to make sure that that doesn't become an issue. Alright, they've canceled their Lend-Lease, but Japan is going to go ahead and send us some stuff, and we'll take it. And pretty much these guys just need to train long enough for me to be able to deploy them. Alright. I think we're at the end of the episode here. Alright, we actually have a surplus of artillery now. Motorized. We'll be resolving in about a month. Support equipment's going to take a little while yet. Alright, there is our new artillery pieces. We are going to want to start getting some medium tanks, I think. So we're a bit behind there. Alright. So yeah, we're going to go ahead. We're going to end the episode here. And then we will most likely be starting our offensive against Mexico next episode. Actually, let me just check. Can these guys be forced out yet? No. Alright, so for now, we'll end here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.